Hey everybody, we're back with another beer review. It's Dave,
Mark, and Morey
with the Erie Better Beer Bureau. We got our special guest back in action here, Mark. He brought us a special treat here, Cigar City Moat Water. Morey, what can you tell us about this thing?
This is an Imperial Stout. Coming in on the lighter side, weighs in at 8%, and it is brewed with vanilla and coffee beans and aged on maple wood. So, should be pretty good. It's newer. I believe this was brewed in October 2012, so it's just got a couple months on it. Nice aggressive pour there. Yields almost 2 fingers of a pretty dark brown head.
Yeah.
Really. Real tight bubble formation. The bubbles are real tight in this one. Look how small they are. Got some bigger ones up on top, but
yeah, it's real foamy.
it's a good looking beer. I feel like I'm getting some of the aroma already, but I don't want to
Yeah.
comment on that just yet. Yeah, this is pretty dark for 8%. I'm not getting any light through this bad boy at all.
Yeah, during the pour, I mean, it was like motor oil coming out of the bottle.
Holy coffee.
Lots of coffee. I'm getting a hint of vanilla.
Yeah.
You know?
The coffee is jumps
It's
right out of
overwhelming,
you.
yeah. I'm almost getting like a chocolatey, kind of sweet.
It's like a dark chocolate.
Which I'm seeing
real
on the
dark
side of the
chocolate.
bottle, it's brewed with lactose, so that might be accounting for some of the sweetness.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, the coffee is definitely
Yeah.
the dominant
Yes,
aroma
it
in this
is.
one without question.
Yeah.
Coffee stout instead of a sweet stout was.
What do you guys say? Let's get to
Cheers.
it. Wow.
That lactose really comes through in the flavor.
It does.
Milk, sweet.
It tastes sweeter than it
Creamy.
smells.
Much
It's
sweeter.
very creamy. For 8%,
Yeah.
this thing
Yeah.
has a heck of a body on it.
You know, but I think that's a something that Cigar City in general has really nailed. Is that creaminess in a lot of
Definitely.
their stouts and beers. Yeah.
They do a nice job with their big beers, their
Yeah.
barley wines, Imperial Stouts. I mean,
The coffee's there, but I wouldn't call it overwhelming in the flavor.
me neither.
I get a real sweet lactose up front,
Right.
and then more towards the end is where I get that coffee. It's lingering on my tongue for a while, and I'm even getting a little oak, you know, or it's like a
Maybe some
woody
maple.
flavor, and like a chocolate. I'm getting a nice like chocolate chip flavor.
It's almost like cocoa feel. The
Mhm.
chocolate like a cocoa, but that sweet it just rounds off with a nice
Right.
lactose sweetness.
Yeah,
That's a good combination.
It's way more of a sweet stout than I really expected.
It's
I mean, I
really-
saw that it was brewed with using lactose, but
Yeah.
it's real sweet
I
stout, like a milk
simply-
stout up front.
It's complex. I mean, there's
yeah.
several levels
there
of
is.
different.
I cannot believe how mellow the coffee is after smelling it, though.
Right.
The aroma, I felt like, was in your face, like someone just brewed up a fresh pot.
Right.
And in the taste, it's there, but like you said, it's kind of on the back end. It's an afterthought.
Right.
Yeah.
It's more of a sweet, creamy, almost tastes like a milk stout in a way.
Yeah.
It tastes, yeah, it is.
That's how creamy it is. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Just silky, creamy,
Oh yeah.
going down easy.
It's a full mouthfeel too. That's a full body. Yeah, creamy. A
Yeah.
little bit of that espresso bitterness at the end,
On the end, yep.
but that lactose just makes it so creamy and drinkable.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you. I mean, it is incredibly drinkable.
Mm.
You don't taste a lot of alcohol in here at all.
Right.
Carbonation's pretty low, which is what you want for an Imperial Stout.
Right. And we've been doing some real big beers lately. So right now I feel like 8%, we're like, oh yeah, it's kind of on the more tame end. But you really, it tastes a lot bigger than 8%.
All right, guys. I'm going to give this a 4.25 out of 5, 4 1/4. It is really, really, really good beer. About what I expected from Cigar City. I have high expectations when they're brewing up an Imperial Stout and say they're going to put coffee, vanilla beans, and maple wood in it. I expect it to be pretty good, and it is. It's really good. Got a heck of a mouthfeel for 8%. It's creamy, and yeah, I'm going 4 1/4.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go up one. I go to 4.5. Sweet stouts just happen to be my favorite style of beer. The complexities of this, between the smell and the flavor, and it's creamy, it's drinkable, and it's 8%. Everything about it, I just really think it's a really, really good beer.
Yeah, I was unsure where I was going to go with this because I'm really liking it a lot more than I anticipated based on the aroma. I really like the aroma, but it was just so coffee dominated.
It was.
But once I gave it a sip, Mark, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going 4.5 on this thing. This is one impressive beer.
Yeah.
And, Morey, you said it right. I do expect high things from Cigar City. I feel like pretty much anything that comes in a big 750 like that from them has been outstanding from what I've had. But this one, I recently did just drink a Marshall Zhukov's, and it was good. I actually like this a lot better.
Me too.
I find that Zhukov had a similar mouthfeel and similar creaminess to it. But this one just packs so much more complex flavors. I mean, I get everything out of it. Everything they write on the bottle is on there, and it's not just there a little bit. I mean, it's really there.
Full flavor.
And you just get wave after wave of different flavors as you drink this beer. So yeah, I'm going to go a solid 4.5 on this beer. This is really, really a good beer.
Yep.
So, that wraps it up for this review.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.